Less than 1 hour until the Michigan budget needs to be in place. The clock is ticking at the state capitol. We have team coverage tonight. We're going to begin with 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin live in Lansing. Rick?
In order to get a budget done, you have to have cooperation. That would mean cool heads. In just a moment, you're going to find out they aren't all right now. Over in the House, here's what we think is going on. They're going to try to press the rest of those conference bills through, which would be K through 12, the general government budget, and if they can get MSP over from the Senate. Sounds a little complicated, but if they could get all of that done in the next hour, that would be a big step towards getting the budget done. That's what we think's going on over in the House. However, we know what's going on in the Senate. Tony Televia just got back down from the Senate again. Man, you had the fireworks.
Certainly about that, Rick. We just got back from the Senate, and what happened were a couple of things that one party did that the other side called political. You had some Republicans pushing budgets and Democrats refusing to give immediate effect. That basically is the supermajority vote that sends these budgets on to the governor, and they were refusing to give these on some of the Senate Republican bills that include a lot of cuts. Then you had the Republicans put forward a vote on revenue. Some Democrats say they want some revenue to soften the cuts in this budget, but it was an income tax vote, which is not the kind of revenue, not a broad-based tax that Democrats say that they wanted. They were talking about some very specific revenue sources, like maybe a bottled water deposit. Anyway, after both of those things happened, we had dueling press conferences. The Senate Majority Leader, the Republican Mike Bishop, called the push for a temporary budget extortion. Then the Senate Minority Leader, Mike Prusi, the Democrat, called the vote on the income tax crap. Those are his words, not mine. And then Senator Prusi said he doesn't think that Senate Majority Leader Bishop will actually put through a vote on this temporary budget, which would give the state another 30 days, Rick.
Which means that if something doesn't happen in the next 58 or so minutes, then we could be looking at a government, or at least a partial government shutdown. However, that's not a done deal yet. But here's the question. 2 times, 2 years, we've seen this happen. We talked with the Lieutenant Governor just a little bit ago. We asked him this question. 2 times in 24 months that here we stand, moments away from a deadline, and nobody seems to have a clear picture of what's going to happen. Is Michigan government, I'm not singling out Republicans, Democrats, House, Senate, or the governor's office, is Michigan government working the way it should for the taxpayers of Michigan?
I think what taxpayers should take away from it, that in times of very difficult budget decisions, combined with term limits, only the clock forces a decision.
All right, let me tell you what we're going to do. Tony's going to go back to the Senate. I'm going to go back to the House. We've also been talking to the governor's office. We may be able to talk with her if there's some resolution. There is 50-odd minutes left before this whole thing comes to a screeching halt. But even then, there is some wiggle room at the end. We're going to stay here. We will come back live here on 24-hour News 8. We will break into programming, bring you any of those developing details, and, of course, we'll keep you updated online and tomorrow morning on Daybreak. For now, live in Lansing, back to you.
Okay, we'll stick with it. Thank you, Rick.